think that I saw it on Mulberry Street.
Who's it by?
Dr. Seuss.
Aha.
You ready for it?
Yeah, go ahead.
When I leave home to walk to school, Dad always says to me,
Marco, keep your eyelids up and see what you can see.
But when I tell him where I've been and what I think I've seen, he looks at me and sternly says,
Stop telling such outlandish tales. Stop turning minnows into whales.
now what will I say when I get home today?
all the long way to school and all the way back. I've looked and I've looked and I've kept careful track.
But all that I've seen, except my own feet, was a horse and a wagon on Mulberry Street.
Now that won't do at all. That won't do, of course. Just a broken down wagon that's pulled by a horse.
That can't be my story, that's only a start. I'll say that a zebra was pulling that cart.
Now that is a story that no one can beat.
When I say that I saw it on
Mulberry Street! Well, the zebra's fine, but what's really a shame? Such a marvelous beast with a cart that's so tame.
Story would really be better to hear if the driver I saw there wear a
charioteer!
A golden blue chariot is something to me, rumbling like thunder down Mulberry Street.
No. No. A zebra is much too small.
A reindeer is better. He's fast and he's fleet, and he'd look mighty smart on old Mulberry Street.
Hold on, something's wrong. A reindeer hates the way it feels to pull a thing that's drawn on wheels.
He'd be much happier instead if he was pulling a sled.
A reindeer and a sleigh. Say, anyone could think of that? Jack or Fred or Joe or Nat? Say, even Jane could think of that. But it's not too late to make one little change. A sleigh and an elephant! There's something strange.
And that is a story that no one can beat.
And to say that I saw it on
Mulberry Street!
But now I don't know.
That doesn't seem right. An elephant pulling a thing that's so light would whip it around in the air like a kite.
But he'd really look grand with a great big brass band.
A band that's so good should have someone to hear it, but it's going so fast that it's hard to keep near it.
I'll put on a trailer, I know they won't mind. If the band sits and listens, we'll hitch on behind.
But now, is it fair? Is it fair what I've done? I'll bet those wagons weigh more than a ton. That's far too heavy alone.
I'll give him some helpers to leave two, at least.
But now, what worries me is this. Mulberry Street runs into bliss.
There'll be an awful traffic flow. I need to find things to fix up, or there'll be an awful traffic flow.
It takes police to do the trick, to guide them through where traffic's thick. It takes police to do the trick. They'll never crash now, they'll race at top speed.
With Sergeant Mulvaney himself in the lead.
The mayor is there, and he thinks that it's grand. He raises his hat as they dash by the stand. The mayor is there, and the aldermen too, all waving big banners of red, white, and blue.
Now that is a story that no one can beat.
When I say that I saw it on
Mulberry Street.
With a roar of its engine, an airplane appears and dumps out confetti while everyone cheers. And that makes a story that's really not bad.
But it still could be better.
Suppose that I add
Chinaman
that eats with sticks.
A big magician.
Doing tricks.
A
10-foot beard that needs a comb.
No time for more.
I'm almost home. I swung around the corner and dashed through the gate. I ran up the steps and I felt simply great. calmly.
Marco, pull up your stool and tell me the sights on your way home from school.
There was so much to say, I just couldn't begin. Dad looked at me sternly and pulled at his chin. He frowned at me from there in his seat.
Did nothing excite you or make your heart beat?
Nothing
I said, growing as red as a beet.
but a plain horse and wagon on Mulberry
Mulberry
Street.
Street.